Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. My name is Adam Ivel and today I'm joined by one of my old friends over here, Gus, and we are looking at his latest purchase. This man has just gone and picked up a brand new, gotta hope the wind isn't too bad, a brand new 718 Cayman GT4 Porsche, and it is brand new. It's nearly brand new. Yeah, 20 plate. 20 plate. It's brand new to me, mate. And it is absolutely gorgeous. What colour is this called? Miami blue. Miami blue. So like when I'm looking at it, I hope it comes across in the camera. It's a very pastel-y, almost like Laguna Seca blue.
It's flat colour.
Yeah, it's absolutely stunning. But you've only just got it. You had the previous shape one before this.
981 before in yellow.
Unfortunately, you changed cars more than I changed trainers, mate. So we didn't get to do a video on the last one.
I get told off for it a lot.
But we did do a video a while back on that Mini you had.
That was sick.
That was a really cool car. But you've somewhat leveled up. So shall we have a look around it? Talk us about through the spec of it and stuff. Yeah. So let's start from the very front. You've taken the number plate off already. Yeah. What's RJ Developments?
So they're people that do all my like geo and alignment stuff. So
okay, cool.
And stuff, getting all set up, because obviously these they come on Bilstein coilovers from factory.
Oh, cool.
So they're just the people like, you know, they set it up.
They look after you.
It's not set up yet, so the reason why it's still high is that. But
sweet, man.
A few weeks time we'll be going there.
So it's got some options on it, right?
Yeah.
So
specs car.
Brakes.
Carbon ceramic brakes.
And what sort of money is that as an option from Porsche?
I think they're like £6 grand option.
Wow, that is so much money.
And the thing is, I'm glad they're sort of like, they'll last a long time, because I think to replace the disc, like £2 grand a disc.
Jesus.
Which no one can afford to do that.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. The styling of the car, I assume it's all OEM. So you're saying these spoiler mounts are from RSNV, right?
So basically just this bracket.
Yep.
And obviously this plate here, and it just lifts the wing by like, the thing that the OEM ones stuff about here.
And do they look the same?
Yeah, to be fair, these are better quality, in my opinion, than the OEM ones. They're a nicer finish. Obviously they're all built out aluminium. Yeah, they're just nice. I think it just changes the look of the car. It just looks better.
Yeah, sweet, man.
Too, like,
and then we've got the diffuser with the dual exit exhaust.
It has got an aftermarket exhaust as well, I thought about that.
And what's the exhaust on it?
It's a BC Fab rear section.
And what sort of money is that? And
I got it cheap, to be fair. I got it second hand off a chap that I know. I paid 1,500 quid for it. But I think new exhaust for these are stupid, like 3.5 grand.
Wow. But it sounds yeah.
Good, yeah.
Inside of this car, I've nicked the driver's seat because I just wanted to. Have you not? No. I just wanted to pretend for a minute that I have this magic car. So there's some stuff I really wanted to point out that I love. The door. Is this how you open the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, with this. Oh wow, that's so cool. So one thing about me is I love yellow. So the fact that it's got like the yellow stitch interior, so the seats are all carbon fibre, you can see it just there. I'll show you those properly in a minute, but it is very windy outside. Apple CarPlay and all
yes, because that's one of the main reasons why I say upgraded, because the old one's still sick, but for me, I wanted something I can actually like want to use more. So this one, it's got like cruise control, Apple CarPlay, reverse camera, which I know like to most people that are like, I don't know, it's a Porsche, doesn't need to have all that stuff. Like, it's still nice to actually enjoy using it.
So also, this car's got a really cool cup holder. I can't believe I'm putting that. That is so sick.
And then that goes back up as well.
But like you were saying, like people might be like, oh, well, you don't need this as a race car, but this is your daily as well, right? So
yeah, like, I mean, I don't use it every day. I've obviously got my partner's car that we use, but it's still nice to want to go out in a car. It sounds really like someone's called me ungrateful for it because I said the other one, I just didn't really want to use the old one. But when something like can be annoying to use, I don't know, it kind of started to be like, oh, I can't be asked to go, I just can't be asked.
Well, one thing I really love about this one, stick shift, baby, which is so cool that you opted for a manual one. Was your old one manual as well?
Yeah, the old ones only come manual.
Okay.
As of 2020, you can now like order them in PDK, but I don't know, I wouldn't get one in PDK. If you want a PDK, then I'd get a GT3 or a GT3 RS, because I think they need a PDK because they're 500 horsepower. Right, okay. What is this? What horsepower is this? They say like 420. I think it's like 414 or something. Okay. The old one's 380.
Do you know, it's exactly the same as what that come out of the box with.
Yeah. And that's all you need. It's like, people say, oh, they're not fast, but like, it works.
Yeah. So also, in the back, we've got this roll cage. Now, is this an option, or is this...
Yeah, so that's part of the Club Sport pack.
Okay.
So, I mean, all it is
and are these seats all options, or are they...
Yeah, so they're part of the Club Sport pack as well. They're the...
list me all the Club Sport stuff in the car.
Okay, so the Porsche, these are the seats. Obviously, the 918 seats. You know, the 981s... Well, no, 981. 918 Spider. The big bad boy, like £1 million one.
Yeah.
So these are the seats that they originally put in that, and then they've now become the option for all GT Porsches.
Full carbon fibre back as well. They're absolutely amazing.
After a while.
I think they're pretty... Well, I don't know after a while, yeah.
But obviously, I drove with my partner to bloody Preston to get this. Right. And after 4.5 hours... I was in pieces. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man, I love it. Are we allowed to see the engine in these things, or are they quite well hidden?
Can't see it.
They're hidden.
It's got a front boot, a back boot, and then the engine's literally just under a cover, like
under there.
Under there, yeah.
That's a shame. So what we can do though is if we go out for a little drive, and then we can go from there.
Happy days.
Cool. Sounds good, doesn't it? So we've got the GoPro going over there and this camera, just in case one picks up terrible sound, so apologies for that. We are now out in the GT4, and this is my first ever time in one, and Gus, this is one of like my level's dream car. Does that make sense? So I really appreciate you taking me out in it, man. So have a little bit of a hoon, a little bit of a chat about it. Since you've owned it, and you've owned 2 of these now, what's your favourite thing about it so far?
I just like the way they drive. Like, my dad said to me, right, that I basically before I got the old one, I was looking at Audi R8s and like bits and bobs like that, and those AMG GTSs.
Yeah.
And I was like, why don't you get a Porsche? Like, get a Porsche. And I was like, yeah, like, I've always loved them, but I never thought about like really having one, because like I don't know, I just didn't think they'd be like great to live with. And me being a bit younger at the time, I thought, oh, they're not that flashy. I kind of want something. If I'm going to spend that much money, I want something that's a bit like, yeah, look how cool this is. And then I got one, the first one, the yellow one. And then I don't know. He said that once you have a Porsche, it's a Porsche bug. And then I did. I'm obsessed with them. Like, I just love Porsche.
So you love the way they drive?
Just sick. There's something about them, man. The owners of Porsches normally are not bellends either. Like, they're normally pretty like just cool dudes.
That's cool, man.
That's what I like.
That's cool to hear. So, what other than the way it drives, like visually, what are your favourite things about it? As an owner, like what things stand out?
You know me from like cars I had before. I've always built like
the old tuner stuff you used to do.
Yeah, like tuner stuff. So like hot hatches, stuff that looks leery, like quite like track set quite stuff. And for me, this is the ultimate like track car that's also cool. Do you know what I mean?
Usable on the road, yeah.
It's just sick.
Well, some of my favourite little touches, I'm just going to point them out real quick, is number 1, the yellow stitching and the yellow details everywhere. So we've got yellow seat belts, yellow door pulls. Is that a factory option? Are they all yellow, or?
No, you can choose a colour. I think with these it's either like silver stitching, yellow stitching, or like red stitching. I know you can do some like Porsche custom type stuff and pay more, but yeah, there's not many colours. But I think
the yellow looks so cool. I also love this old analog clock. I don't even know what that's reading.
That is actually
that's a clock. Yeah,
it's an option. So that's called Sports Chrono Pack.
Okay, cool. So I've got the digital time in the middle, and it's counting the seconds around the outside.
And it's a lap time as well. So when you spec that, obviously you start the Porsche configure type whatever, and you get an app as well. You can download the app, and you can like actually monitor like your track stuff with it.
Cool.
So it's got a purpose.
Yeah.
And it's a clock. It looks cool.
That's awesome, man. See, I love all the carbon everywhere. I love these seats. I know you said they might be a little bit of a pain in your ass on a long journey.
But the thing is, I never spend more than like an hour and a half, 2 hours in it at one time anyway. So they're fine for me.
Yeah. Right, when you can, open this girl up so we can hear it. Amazing having the engine behind your ears, doesn't it? Wow, that is so friggin' nice. It doesn't, I know I'm not driving it, but it doesn't feel like that would be unbearable, uncontrollable power. He was on the wrong side of the road. Yeah, man, this is smart. Oh, that noise is amazing. I'm just going to shut up and let people listen.
That's good. It's a good noise.
So, don't hoon it just yet. So also another reason I wanted to do this video today is Gus is one of my local friends around here. We've been friends outside of cars anyway, so
forever.
For a very long time. And going forward on the channel with the lockdown stuff that's driving me insane, I thought it'd be cool to introduce you to the guys that are probably going to be popping up in the road trips, the track days and all that sort of good stuff, the meets, just so you're more aware who's around, so not everyone feels like a stranger the first time you see them on camera. Plus, this car is ridiculous, Gus. Like, it's absolutely amazing.
Use it enough. That's the only annoying thing.
But once these lockdown restrictions are
Oh, I can't wait.
are less, it means we're going to be able to have a lot more car fun, just drive out, breakfast meets, all that sort of stuff.
That's the best stuff, breakfast meets.
Oh, all them sort of coffee nights, all that.
It's sick.
Yeah. Oh, she revs high as well. What does it go to?
8.
Wow.
Might be 8.2.
Rear wheel drive as well, hell yeah.
It's just good. But the thing is, it's not ever like, it hasn't got too much power that overwhelms it. It's just like, it's got the right amount of power. It's always got grip. It's good.
It's really, really good, man. Really, really good.
I love it.
I can see why.
It's just good, isn't it?
Do you think you'll actually keep this one for a bit longer now, or will you get bored after 3 weeks?
Who knows? The thing is, like, I don't know. I just like changing.
Yeah.
I like to have something, enjoy it, really like enjoy it, and then
move on.
And the thing is, with these sort of cars, you can get in and out of them relatively like no loss. Now these cars aren't like depreciating. Like, that's the good thing about Porsche. They're strong residually. So I can have this for 6 months and jump out of it, and I've not lost anything.
Yeah, cool. So that brings this video to a close. I know it's only a brief look around Gus's new car, but I wanted to get on the channel while we could. I'm sorry if the wind has been a problem as well. We got very unlucky today. Gus, where can the people find you? What's your Instagram?
What even is it?
Gus underscore
GT4.
Gus underscore GT4. If you want to check out more of the car, I've been taking some photos of it today as well, so I'm gonna send them over to Gus once they're all edited up. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. We're gonna have probably a lot more of this car on the channel going forward, unless you sell it before we even see each other again. Yeah, definitely. I'll let you know when we're on some as well. Let us know down below in the comments, what do you think of the colour? What do you think of the car? What do you think of the Club Sport pack? I just think it's amazing. I think it's a great car. I'm very jealous. I think
don't be jealous.
it's very, very cool. But hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hit subscribe if you have. Make sure you stick around. There's gonna be plenty of content coming as soon as this lockdown is over. Although we're not really in it right this second, are we? But whatever. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Peace.